Zero youth violence means to me, we have to work together and be as one, as a young community, and we have to work together.
Zero youth violence is an anti-violence program trying to stop the violence in Allentown.
It means like stop murdering people and like help people instead of killing them. Like come back and talk to them after you guys have a problem.
What zero youth violence means to me is I have a personal stake in this. My son Marcus was killed back in 2010 here in Allentown. So I know how it feels to bury a child. So to me it's personal, and I would never want any other parent to experience that pain and suffering that comes with losing a child. So zero youth violence means a lot to me, and trying to combat it and come up with some tools to make, the situation a little bit better.
But more importantly, zero youth violence affects me as a father. As a father of 4 children, my children are affected by other children. So if I can provide a safe environment for other children, if I can increase the amount of opportunities for other children, it allows my children to live in a safer environment. It allows my children to grow up feeling like they are a part of something. It instills pride and it instills hope. So that's what zero youth violence means to me.
Well, zero youth violence means a lot to me because a prior past individual who went down the wrong road and didn't have any guidance. So for me, it's a platform for me to give back to my community and become a mentor and show kids that you don't have to go down a different avenue the way that we grew up. And it's a platform for me to promote change within myself and also bad choices. And now I'm a recovered ex-convict and I'm doing good things in my community, and I'm employed and own and run my own business as well too.
Zero youth violence affects my life. I live in Allentown. I've seen violent actions happen. I've been traumatized by multiple instances of violence. And for me to see that be eliminated or stopped and slowed down in a drastic way would be huge. It'd be huge for me. It'd be huge for my kids. It'd be huge for my community, for the students, the children, for the elderly people. I think this is a huge piece that needs to happen.
Zero youth violence is a local representation of an international model, which is called the Cure Violence model, that looks at violence as a public health epidemic. So we move from the premise that every act of violence is precipitated by act of violence. Here on the local level in Allentown, what was done was collaborators, the Conference of Churches, the Allentown Police Department, the City of Allentown, neighborhood health centers of the Lehigh Valley, Promise Neighborhoods, Youth Build, Jordan Heights Neighborhood Association, a plethora of organizations came together and met for a year to look at how can we as community members, people that were really invested in not only the prosperity of Allentown, but also the safety of Allentown, the wellness of Allentown, and the opportunities being created for all in Allentown. Met for a year to meet to talk about that, and then we brought in some national, international representatives from the Cure Violence to help us to move the model forward. So it's really an opportunity for people in the community that live in the community, that care about the community, what we call credible messengers, people that are from the neighborhood, to work at ending violence and understanding that the solution starts with us. The solution starts with the people that have relationships and trust one another and know the names of the perpetrators of gun violence and the survivors of gun violence. And that's what the Cure Violence model is.
Zero youth violence means to me to stop trying to fight me.
Zero youth violence means to me.
Zero youth violence means to me
Increase of violence
we have
in America. Increase of violence in America.
in us as community, as families.
So what does zero youth violence mean?
Bring about the
Of people coming together.